All right, we're bringing you on for some draft discussion. Thanks for
Matt, can you
joining us.
hear Max?
Can you hear me?
I can hear him.
You can. How's his audio? Is it like? Does it
It's
sound
good.
good to
Fine.
you? Okay, so I'm gonna have to figure out something to fucking do. Here, hold on. Do I have him like muted or like? Oh, I have your volume turned hella down. Okay,
Oh,
say something, Max.
hi, LaShawn.
Okay, yeah, I can hear you way better now.
Wow, I'm heard that you turned me down that much. It was probably during like a
I
draft or
don't.
something. And you're like, Max is being
It was
really annoying.
probably something like that. It was. You were probably just kind of loud.
That's also
Not
true.
like you, but just like you know what I mean, like your mic or whatever.
I'm a little man
You
with a
might have
big
been
voice.
echoing or some shit like that too. You say you're a little man with a big voice. What the fuck is on the screen right now? What is it?
It's a mock draft.
For what?
So Matt and I have been building this Detroit Pistons team. We've only like done like 1 year. Really, we've done like 2 years, but like one
Wait, is
draft.
this in 2K?
Yeah,
That's actually kind of dope.
yeah, it's super fun. So we'll just like get drunk and bullshit while we like rebuild these Pistons, and we really just talk about anything like like a normal chat. But it seems like we talk about baseball a lot. However, we are in a standstill where we're really struggling who to take this year because we think it's really important.
In the draft,
Yeah.
how many years in are you guys?
So we've done it for
This is
two
about to be the
years.
start of year 3.
Year 3. Nice.
I slept on it. I'm feeling Callaway. I think he's
Year,
the guy.
I've also slept on it and am feeling Callaway a lot more than I thought.
I
Uh,
feel like you should give like the basic rundown to LaShawn.
okay. LaShawn, are you prepared to listen to my basic rundown?
I am prepared to listen to your
All
basic
right.
rundown.
So last night, Matt and I discussed, and I think we pretty much narrowed it down to like these 2 point guards that we want. Um, I guess I can first like tell you a little bit about the team to give it a little recap. Is
Okay.
last year we drafted Leo Sheldon, who was like 18, and he was kind of a point guard, but he's 6'7" and just not really like a point guard. Point guard. He's he's very just like LeBron like, I guess, somewhere
Okay.
between LeBron and Kawhi Leonard.
You should just drop him if he's like LeBron.
Dropping him is probably the smartest thing we could do. Um, so we plan to move him to small forward, right?
Okay.
We got Klay Thompson. We're gonna keep him at shooting guard, and then we were just gonna draft a point guard by trading Jeremiah Grant and probably something else, maybe draft picks, and try to get up to like the top 3 or 4. So basically, this
Who are
point
you
guard is like
looking?
huge because it's gonna be like the foundation of our team. And then if it's a bust, we can just blame you.
You can just blame me. Okay. That's fair enough, I suppose. As a third party. I would say, hold on. Show me the rookie. Show me. I want to see the youngest guy. I want to see the youngest point guard. That
Okay,
are
so we have narrowed it down
available.
to like these 2 guys.
Show me a scouting report.
First, we'll talk about Matthew Callaway.
Okay.
He's 6'3", 198 pounds. He's 22 years old, from Ohio State, and he looks like he can do pretty much everything offensively. He's not the best inside scorer, but he's got a really good mid range, and like he's an insanely good 3 point shooter, which is something that we're pretty big
Okay.
on. Is like trying to get a point guard that's a really good 3 point shooter. Um, great passing. I guess I should just tell you the grades because they're very like close. So inside scoring is a B plus. We got the A mid range, A plus. 3 point score, 3 point, yeah. Playmaking's a B plus. His problem that like hurts me a lot is his defense is bad.
Nah, you gotta move.
Hold on, I'm AFK right now, but I'm about to move in a second.
Okay. Max, keep
Okay.
talking.
What's happening, Matt?
Are you talking, Max?
No. Should I keep going?
Yeah, you're supposed to keep
Yeah,
going.
keep going.
Oh, I thought we were giving Matt a second for something. I don't know.
Oh no, I'm listening too.
Okay. Matthew Callaway, bad at defense, which we really built is like the foundation of our team. We want to have like the best defense because that's kind of what's worked out for the Pistons, is having a good defense, with like
Okay.
Jordan and stuff. So that's kind of like the theme, I guess. But we also discussed that like if everybody's good at defense, except for like one player, we could probably compensate for it. Um, and he's got A- athleticism, and the A+ potential is what I was kind of sleeping on, because the A+ potential could be really huge. Um, that's basically Matthew Callaway. Thinking if there's anything, I could read you the strengths and weaknesses. Uh,
Let's check it out.
His strength is the big one that's key to me is he's the best outside shooter in the draft class.
Okay.
that's true. He looks to be the best outside shooter in the draft. He's a crafty finisher, doesn't get his shot blocked easily.
Good luck.
Good
I'll
passing
see you later.
fundamentals, tends to hit teammates in their shooting pockets. But as far as
Okay.
weaknesses come, it's lacks consistency with his floor awareness in defensive situations, and lacks the intangible defensive fundamentals needed to succeed.
Okay. So he's trash at defense.
It
Is
seems like
basically.
he's pretty garbage at defense, but he's really good at offense.
Who's the other guy?
Um, let me see. Oh, I should also mention he's got 5 badges. He's got like
Oh
playmaking
yeah.
badges, and they both have the same defensive badge.
Can you like do your guys get better and like
Yeah, they develop and get
yeah,
more
just
badges.
okay.
Mm-hmm.
The other guy, all right, is Sebastian Fisher from Santa Clara. He's 6'1", 179 pounds, but he's only 21. So he's a year younger, but he's a little bit smaller. Um, I'll go to his grades. He's a better inside scorer, worse at the mid range than Callaway. A little bit worse passing, passing, but he's a way better defender. He's probably like the best
Okay.
defensive guard in this draft too. That has actually like offensive capabilities, but he's a little bit less athletic as well. He's a B+ instead of the A-, and then he has A- potential.
What I just realized, we never looked at what day is Sebastian's birthday. Because what if he says he's 21 right now? So what if his birthday's next week?
Bro, I
And
don't
then
know
he
how to
turns
find his
22?
birthday.
But did you ever think about that too?
That's true. That did kind of
I
happen
mean,
with Sheldon. He kind of turned 19 pretty quick.
mm-hmm. Because I feel like that's what we were kind of talking about too last night. Is that age was kind of a sticking point for a little while, but I feel like it doesn't necessarily have to be as big of a, I guess, a reason to like not draft
I'll look.
Callaway.
Yeah. I feel like only a year two isn't the
Um,
word.
let me finish
How?
by reading his strengths and weaknesses, and
Oh
then
yeah yeah
I'll
yeah
look
yeah.
for birthday. Okay, so Sebastian Fisher, his strengths: great vision, solid playmaker. This guy could be attacking the rim constantly. He's an A+ finisher. On his best days, he can dribble himself open against plus defenders. And then the only weakness he has has questionable basketball IQ and court awareness when on defense.
Okay.
I would just say that there's a big
How?
difference in defense between B- and D-, and that's
Yeah.
kind of why I lean Sebastian.
How's the rest of your guys' like offense and defense?
The rest of our what?
Our
Like
our
you're starting, like, or I guess the rest of your teams, offense and defense.
I feel like the thing right now is our defense has been really solid. Like I think we had like the second best defense
Mm-hmm.
last year, but our offense has struggled a lot. That's why I feel like going with the like best outside shooter. I feel like, and he's a little bit taller. He's got the A+ potential. Like I feel like we could develop him, and like I feel like his defense is a little bit of a liability, but I think we can, I guess, make up for it elsewhere.
I'm
That's
with
why
you.
I like Callaway.
The other thing about Callaway is that it sounds like we'd have to trade up for like the first overall pick, and I don't know if we have the ammunition to do that.
That is a bit of a problem too. Yeah.
It seems like we could get to the fourth pick by giving up just like Grant
Oh,
in our pick this year. We could. I mean, I'd be down to throw in our future first if that's what we're gonna want to do, especially if we expect to be like good moving forward.
Mm-hmm. I feel it. I don't know. What do you think, Rashawn, from what you've heard?
I I would probably like if I were in your position, I'd probably um just because like if you've got a pretty good defense and you're looking to like expand on your offense, I feel like Callaway's probably a better option. Plus, it sounds like I don't know. I don't know. I feel like it sounds like I can't even remember the other guy's name.
Sebastian Fisher.
Sebastian.
Sebastian, yeah. It sounds like I mean I don't know. He's like small. I feel like him being good at like inside scoring isn't the worst. Uh, but he's also like worse at passing, which I feel like could be important if he's not the best scorer.
I will say that he also has shooting badges.
Oh yeah, what are the names of them?
So
I
Fisher
know you
has
said
catch and
that.
shoot and corner specialist and a playmaking badge, and then they both have the same like rebound chasing defensive badge. Uh, but Callaway's badges are like 4 playmaking badges. Like he's a dimer, flashy passer, lob city passer, and a needle threader. So it's like I think Callaway is definitely the better passer, uh,
Okay,
but Fisher might be a better scorer.
okay.
It's it's hard to say. Um, I can try to.
We went back and forth about it last night for a while, kind of.
Yeah. Can I do?
I don't know, because I guess I feel like the big sticking point is what pick can we realistically trade for, and whether or not he could go first overall or if he'd slide, because that is going to be a big deciding factor in ultimately who we take.
Right. I was saying that like I think the first 3 picks are kind of locked in. Like it's gonna be, or it should be at least, Cesar Perez, Matthew Callaway, and Trent Page. I don't know what
Mm.
order the first 3 are gonna come in. Um, six what look up? No. I think I have to. I think this is the best I can do. I'm gonna try to look for like birthday or anything if I can. I don't think I'll have it though. No. Okay, after that. They're both so similar. Like their comps are literally like their ceiling could be like a John Wall type player, and their floor is like Jose Calderon.
At this point, I feel like we almost just have to trade. We could see if we could trade for the third pick, but I feel like we'll end up with that fourth pick, and I guess we could just draft who falls to us. Because I feel fine with Sebastian. Like I like uh,
I I do think that we
not
can't
better,
really go
but
wrong either way. Um, I do I see where your head's at. Like we should probably just figure out if we can get the first pick. I guess.
because I feel like when we were looking last night, it didn't seem like we could get it without giving up Leo.
Yeah, and that's something we definitely won't do. Trying to figure out who has it.
I was trying to convince Max to download Cold War. He hasn't done it yet, but he's
Oh shit, Max, you should definitely download Cold War.
I'll consider downloading. one of the Call of Duties on my computer.
It's crossplay, so we could fuck around
Right.
with it.
Because didn't you say you wanted to play on the 3 or your Xbox One maybe, or your Xbox, whatever the next one is, One X or
I don't know. I think I have more space on my computer, and my dad
I don't know.
streams occasionally, so maybe I could like pop on and like play PC with him.
Oh shit, Max, do you have the next gen Xbox?
I do.
That's too tight.
I got it for Christmas.
Okay.
It was a goddamn miracle. Like the UPS truck like pulled up in our front, like up front of our house to drop it off on Christmas. It was wild.
Like on.
It was a miracle for sure.
Except for that guy that was driving the truck on Christmas.
He was working on
I think
Christmas.
COVID was manufactured to prevent people from getting the next gen.
That's what it feels like some days. Oh shit, the green guy's here.
I'm looking at
I
the
have
trades,
felt
and it's like they don't
less when I
want
got my PS5.
anything other than like Leo.
Hmm.
The Cavs don't even want to like trade the third pick.
I remember that too.
So that's where I was like, I think the fourth pick is where we're like, okay, we think we can make this work.
Oh wait, I just picked up another M16.
You got 2 M16s now?
The Spurs.
I did. I dropped the M16. Should I take this Mac 10 or should I keep the shotgun?
I don't know. Good question.
I'm gonna keep the shotgun for now.
I finished off the green guys.
I appreciate that.
Because it seemed like we could get that fourth pick realistically. That seems within our
I feel like this is
means,
the trade
so to
that we're
speak.
looking at. Yeah, like that we could get the fourth pick. We'd have to get Boban or Bojan.
Bojan.
One
I
of the
wish.
Bogdanoviches. I assume the worst
I
one.
don't really want to give up our pick for next year though. That top 3 protected.
I was looking at
That could be
that.
a decent pick still. If there
Well,
was
we'd
a
have to be
way.
bad next year.
Yeah.
And then we could also just trade our late round pick this year for a pick next year. Because I don't know what we want to do with that pick if we don't get it. The thing is, like,
Yeah.
to give up our pick this year, it seems like they'd also want, like, Rodriguez or Stan Goodwin, which maybe we should just do. I don't think, maybe, like, Stan
I would
Goodwin.
give a good win, but I don't think Rodriguez.
We would get
makes
DeMar
much sense.
DeRozan in return.
DeRozan, I feel like him and Clay are in kind of the same boat. But I guess we could try and use some of his badges too for mentorship.
Right.
Because I'm
I
pretty sure
think DeRozan
DeRozan's
would be
got a
off the
shit ton of
bench.
badges. He
I
could be
don't
our
see
sixth man.
I don't see how we could like start DeRozan, Clay, Leo Sheldon, and this rookie.
I kind of want to trade Draymond too.
I did see that. That would just be our 23rd. It would be this pick unprotected, which is actually kind of ideal. I think we just have to consider like DeRozan's contract real quick is $100 million for the next 3 years.
Yeah, that part's not ideal.
But yeah, I don't think that like there's no difference of like giving them the unprotected 23rd pick and like a top 3 protected pick. This might be actually what we want to do if we would rather get DeRozan. Because I feel like at least we're getting like a decent player, even though he's expensive. I don't think like we're gonna use Bogdanovich like at all.
No, I don't think it really makes sense for us to take Bogdanovich.
So this is like my favorite of the trades. That's just the problem is like pick 4, you don't really know like who's gonna fall to us.
Yeah. I feel like we have to. It doesn't seem like we're feasibly going to get the first 3 picks. I don't think any of those picks are even within our reach.
I mean, we could play with the proposing it and
You
see
could
if they can
try.
counter offer.
See if we can give the Warriors back Draymond. Maybe see if they want Grant or who's that fucking Goodwin and our pick from this year.
I think that they're
And
going to
maybe
take on like too many players and too much salary, but we'll look at it.
what do you think, LaShawn? What would you do?
About like the trade situation.
Yes.
I feel like I would need a comprehensive understanding of like what you said the last like 4 minutes. Kind
Were
of.
you not listening?
Not necessarily. I was
Okay.
killing these zombies.
That's fine.
I know you said something about trading Draymond to the Warriors.
Should we do the Warriors? Did the Warriors have the second pick? I think we're trying to trade up to the Thunder, who have the first pick, right?
Okay, okay.
Um, maybe. I don't know. I can't decide if the Thunder would want to draft another point guard, or if they draft our point guard or say they are, or Caesar, whatever.
They just don't have any interest in doing anything like that.
I needed
Um,
that.
the Thunder, yeah, they just have like SGA right now to build around. I don't even know who they drafted last year.
That's what I'm saying, kind of. I don't know.
I guess this guy
If
Karim Man, mean
I feel
Kareem
like they'd
Mean.
probably want Goodwin at least, because I feel like they're trying to.
Oh, he's
Maybe
not.
we could give them Draymond too.
Realistically, like, actually, I might. I'm not. Let's see what time is it. I think I'm willing to like just trade for the fourth pick and like see who lands to us.
I feel like that's probably the easiest
If we
method
should
of.
just if we should just push it forward because I don't think that there's any way we can really end up with those top three picks.
Do you want to draft now or do you want to draft later?
Uh, I say fuck it. Let's do the draft.
All right, it's draft time.
Whoa, whoa, Matt. Why are we going to the Ethereum?
I decide why not.
I think that's the worst thing you could have done.
Wild card.
How dare you?
Are we
Oh
agreeing
shit!
that?
The perk machine's up here right now too.
What?
The perk machine.
Is it only in Ethereum or
I guess so.
is it? That's funny.
I got a fucking meal kick. I'm gonna get another gun. Oh, what were you saying, Max?
I'll say, are we at the agreement that this is the one? I have the 5 options: Green, Grant, and our first next year.
Yeah, I think that's the best one.
I feel like we're giving up some good old players. It's probably fine.
Grant,
We kind of
I
do a
like Grant before,
Jeremy, Jeremy. We do Grant pretty dirty in this series.
We've been involved with 3 trades with them.
All right, the Spurs have accepted our offer.